Datta, Jai Guru Datta, Sri Guru 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 Datta.
Shri Ganeshaya Namaha, Shri Saraswatyai Namaha, Shri Padavallabha Narasimha Saraswati, Shri Guru Dattatreya Namaha, Shri Ganapati Satchidananda Sadgurubhyo Namo Namaha. Jai Guru Datta and welcome to Datta Arpanam with your hosts Rishi Nirvan Baru
and Ravita Singh. Jai Guru Datta, Swagatam, and thank you for tuning in to Datta Arpanam, a showcase of the life, music and teachings of His Holiness Parama Pujya Dr. Shri 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 Ganapati Satchidananda Swamiji of Avadhuta Dattapitam in Mysuru. Today's program begins with the offering of pranams, gratitude and this invocation prayer at the sacred feet of beloved Sadgurudeva Pujya Shri Swamiji, as this show, possible only through His divine grace, is offered to him. Please join Pujya Shri Bala Swamiji now in worship.
Shri Ganeshaya Namaha, Shri Saraswatyai Namaha, Shri Padavallabha Narasimha Saraswati, Shri Guru Dattatreya Namaha, Shri Ganapati Satchidananda Sadgurubhyo Namaha. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gururdevo Maheshwarah, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Bhuyuta Shri Hari Chinnhitabhyam Agastya Rekhadi Bhiranchitabhyam Nigodha Bijakshara Mudritabhyam Namo Namah Sadguru Padukabhyam. Ganapati Gurumekam Satchidanandarupam Vibhudhanivahasevyam Yogamargadhirudham Sharanamupagatanam Sanghadrivajram Mama Hridaya Nivasam Bhaktinamro Namami, Bhaktinamro Namami.
Once again, everyone, Swagatam, and thank you for tuning in to this morning's edition of Datta Arpanam. Today's program is being brought to you through the kind courtesy of Ramlal Educational Institute of number 12 Exchange Lot, Scoover, Valini's Drug Mart Limited of 58 to 60 Sutton Street, San Fernando, Debe Supermart Limited of 182 SS Erin Road, Debe, and Koke Supermart Limited of 14 Naparima Mayaro Road, San Fernando.
Today, the Dashavatara series continues here on Datta Arpanam. Last week, we heard the story of the first time the Lord appeared as Lord Narasimha. This incarnation manifested when the demon king Hiranyakashipu threatened to behead his own son Prahalada, a young devotee of Lord Sri Hari. When Prahalada tried to impart to his father the knowledge of Lord Sri Hari's all-pervasiveness, in other words, when Prahalada tried to tell his father that the Lord could be found any and everywhere, the demon king laughed at him, hit a pillar with his fist, and mockingly asked his son, "Is your Sri Hari in this pillar as well?"
Honoring his promise to the Devatas that he would incarnate when Hiranyakashipu tormented Prahlada, Lord Sri Hari burst forth from that same pillar and stood before the demon in the never-before-seen half-man, half-lion form of Lord Narasimha.
Today, the story of Lord Sri Hari's wondrous incarnation as Lord Narasimha continues. First, though, let us join together in worshipping Lord Ganapati. Please open the Bhajan Mala app or visit the website www.bhajanmala.com, enter Bhajan ID number 27 and join in Nama Sankirtanam. That bhajan, filled with Vedanta, is like an entire scripture. Among the things it teaches us is that Lord Ganapati, known as Mayureshwara as well, punishes stubborn demons. May the stubborn demons known as greed, lust, laziness, envy, anger, and hate be destroyed by that Lord Mayureshwara.
The bhajan also teaches us that Lord Ganapati repels the effects of black magic. Perhaps that is why, during his 2019 visit to Trinidad, Puja Sri 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 Datta Vijayananda Tirtha Swamiji said that devotees of Parama Puja Sri 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 Ganapati Satchidananda Swamiji never have to fear black magic. After all, Puja Appaji not only bears the name Ganapati, but he is also, as his Astotara says, the one who is initiated by Lord Ganesha and the one who is dedicated to performing Ganapati Homa. He is the one who is guided by Arka Ganapati and the one who is instructed by Prashna Ganapati. He is Shanti Ganapati.
To such a divine master, pranams are offered once again as we begin today's contemplation here on Datta Arpanam. Today's offering is coming to you on 103.1 FM through the grace of Pujya Sri Swamiji and thanks to the sponsorship by Ramlal Educational Institute, Debe Supermart Limited, Valini's Drug Mart Limited and Kokie Supermart Limited. At this stage, you are invited to please join with us in worshipping Nara Narayana Maharishis, Goddess Saraswati and Sage Vyasa.
Narayanam namaskritya naran chaiva narottamam devim saraswatim vyasam tato jayamudirayet.
You heard in this morning's recap of last week's episode of Datta Arpanam that Lord Narasimha burst forth from a pillar and stood in front of Hiranyakashipu, the demon king who was not only tormenting all the worlds, but he was tormenting even his own son, Prahalada, who was a devotee of Lord Sri Hari.
Standing face to face with this unique incarnation of Lord Sri Hari, the infuriated demon Hiranyakashipu violently struck the Lord with his club.
But who is more powerful than Bhagavan? No one is. The Supreme Lord Narasimha deftly caught Hiranyakashipu just as swiftly and as playfully as his vehicle, the eagle Garuda, catches a snake.
And, just as a snake tries to wriggle out of an eagle's grip, Hiranyakashipu also tried to release himself from Bhagavan's grip.
All the Devatas who had lost their positions to Hiranyakashipu now hid behind the clouds and were keenly watching this fight. When Hiranyakashipu was able to free himself from Lord Narasimha's grip, the Devatas grew apprehensive. And listeners, here it looks like the Devatas did not have complete faith in the Lord and were doubting his ability to destroy Hiranyakashipu. In their eagerness to see the demon dead, the Devatas were worried that he would escape from the Lord's clutches using his illusory techniques. They feared that he would continue to torment them. And while this is understandable, after all, Hiranyakashipu had been granted so many boons by Lord Brahma and had been tormenting the Devatas for so long that it was understandable that they feared him. But notice something here. Had the Devatas expressed complete faith in Bhagavan's ability, even if Hiranyakashipu was able to temporarily free himself from the Lord's clutches, there would have been no reason for fear to arise in them. They would have been able to remain calm and composed despite how things appeared.
Perhaps this is why the Devatas acted in this way, to show us how lack of full faith leads to fear. Listeners, when we have full faith in God or Guru, we know we are looked after. We know that everything that is happening for the best by divine will. Even if what is happening feels unpleasant, the faith that God or Guru has our backs makes that unpleasant situation so much more bearable. So never doubt God, never doubt Guru. Instead, always strive to increase your faith.
And one very effective way to do that is by engaging in Nama Sankirtanam. So please let us all join in this faith-building exercise now. Please open the Bhajan Mala app or website to Bhajan ID number 334 and join in worshipping Goddess Annapurna. May she nourish us all not only in the form of our diets, but may she nourish us with faith.
अन्नपूर्णे सदा पूर्णे शंकर प्राणवल्लभे ज्ञान वैराग्य सिद्ध्यर्थम् भिक्षां देहि च पार्वती
अन्नपूर्णा ज्ञानपूर्णा साददातु मे धियमुदीर्णा 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 जयतु पावना जयतु शोभना जयतु पावना जयतु शोभना जयतु निस्तुला जयतु निश्चला जयतु निस्तुला जयतु निश्चला जयतु पावना जयतु शोभना जयतु पावना जयतु शोभना जयतु निस्तुला जयतु निश्चला जयतु निस्तुला जयतु निश्चला अन्नपूर्णा ज्ञानपूर्णा साददातु मे धियमुदीर्णा अन्नपूर्णा ज्ञानपूर्णा साददातु मे धियमुदीर्णा अन्नपूर्णा ज्ञानपूर्णा साददातु मे धियमुदीर्णा स्वापराधनी मोक्षतत्परा स्वापराधनी मोक्षतत्परा अन्नदानस दीक्षिता परा अन्नदानस दीक्षिता परा व्यासगर्वणी वासनिष्ठुरा व्यासगर्वणी वासनिष्ठुरा सच्चिदानंद श्री नित्यभासुरा सच्चिदानंद श्री नित्यभासुरा अन्नपूर्णा ज्ञानपूर्णा साददातु मे धियमुदीर्णा अन्नपूर्णा ज्ञानपूर्णा साददातु मे धियमुदीर्णा ज्ञानपूर्ण सा ददातु मे प्रियमुदीर्ण अन्नपूर्णा ज्ञानपूर्ण सा ददातु मे प्रियमुदीर्ण
Such a beautiful, beautiful bhajan. You were just listening to Parama Pujya Shri 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 Ganapati Satchidananda Swamiji as he rendered that self-composed bhajan here on Datta Arpanam. Thank you for tuning into today's program, which is coming to you on 103.1 FM through the grace of Pujya Shri Swamiji, and thanks to the sponsorship by Valini's Drug Mart Limited, Ramlal Educational Institute, Debe Supermart Limited, and Kokie Supermart Limited.
A little while ago, you heard that when he pounced upon Lord Narasimha, Hiranyakashipu was easily grabbed up by that lord. Eventually, freeing himself from Bhagavan's grip, the demon roared and taking up his sword and shield, once again rushed madly towards the Lord to attack him. The whole time he was rotating his sword and shield in a frenzied manner. It was as if a single person was trying to perform the role of thousands of kung fu martial artists.
Meanwhile, seeing the demon approaching him, Lord Narasimha laughed boisterously. That boisterous laughter caused Hiranyakashipu's eyes to momentarily close. At that exact moment, the Lord, who moves at lightning speeds, caught the demon tightly in his grip. The mighty Hiranyakashipu, who could not be wounded by even Lord Indra's thunderbolt, was now totally in the Lord's grip.
Lord Indra's thunderbolt is such a powerful weapon that it can cause thousands of planets to crash. Hiranyakashipu, however, was so mighty that even Indra's thunderbolt failed to have any effect on him. A demon with such power was now being held in the Lord's grip.
The mighty Hiranyakashipu, who was deeply agitated, struggled to wriggle out of the Lord's grip, but it was of little use. The Lord's radiance covered all directions, leaving the demon with no scope for exit. Lord Narasimha's swiftness did not give Hiranyakashipu a chance to escape. As swiftly as the eagle Garuda catches a snake, Lord Narasimha caught Hiranyakashipu and took him to the main doorway of the palace. Sitting at the doorway, the Lord placed the demon upon his thighs. Using his nails, he tore apart the mighty demon as playfully as Garuda would rip apart a venomous snake.
When seeking boons, the demon Hiranyakashipu had sought that no weapon should destroy him. To circumvent this, Lord Narasimha used his long nails, which were as powerful as a thunderbolt, to tear apart and destroy that evil king.
The demon had sought that he should not be killed indoors or outdoors. So the Lord killed him exactly at the main entrance.
He had asked that he should not meet death in the morning or at night. So the Lord appeared in the evening twilight time.
He had asked that he should not be killed on earth nor in the skies. So the Lord seated him upon his thighs. In other words, the Lord incarnated in a form which suited the time and place requirements in order to eliminate this demon. This reminds us that we can never outsmart God or Guru. Every piece of knowledge we think we have was gifted to us by God, by Guru. How then can we possibly outsmart him? How can we think that we can figure out a way to trick him? How can we think that he does not know exactly what is going on in our minds? Of course, he knows all of this and so much more.
Let us join together now and worship such an all-knowing God. please open the Bhajanmala app or visit the website www.bhajanmala.com. Enter Bhajan ID number 80. Just like Lord Narasimha saved and protected his devotee Prahalada, may Lord Dattatreya save us and protect us all. Save us and protect us from any temptations which may lead us astray.
Jara Janma Vinashaya Jara Janma Vinashaya Deha Shuddhi Karaya Cha Deha Shuddhi Karaya Cha Digambara Dayamurte Digambara Dayamurte Dattatreya Namostute 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 Dattatreya Mampagi Dattatreya Mampagi
Dattatreya Mampagi Dattatreya Mampagi
Dattatreya Mampagi Dattatreya Mampagi
Dattatreya Mampagi Dattatreya Mampagi
Atrinandana Mampagi
Atrinandana Mampagi
Anasuyatmaja Mampagi
Anasuyatmaja Mampagi 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 Mampagi
Mampagi Mampagi Mampagi
Mampagi Mampagi Mampagi
Dattatreya Mampagi Dattatreya Mampagi
Dattatreya Mampagi Dattatreya Mampagi
Apad Bandava Mampagi
Apad Bandava Mampagi
Ashrita Vatsala Mampagi
Ashita Vatsala Mampagi
Apad Bandava Mampagi
Apad Bandava Mampagi
Ashrita Vatsala Mampagi
Ashita Vatsala Mampagi
Mampagi Mampagi Mampagi
Mampagi Mampagi Mampagi
Mampagi Mampagi Mampagi Mampagi Mampagi Mampagi Dinavatsala Mampagi
Dinavatsala Mampagi
Dinarakshaka Mampagi
Dinarakshaka Mampagi
Dinavatsala Mampagi
Dinavatsala Mampagi
Dinarakshaka Mampagi
Dinarakshaka Mampagi
Mampagi Mampagi Mampagi
Mampagi Mampagi Mampagi
Mampagi Mampagi Mampagi
Mampagi Mampagi Mampagi Dattatreya Mampagi Dattatreya
सच्चिदानन्द मां पाहि
सच्चिदानन्द मां पाहि
साधु रक्षक मां पाहि
साधु रक्षक मां पाहि
मां पाहि मां पाहि मां पाहि मां पाहि मां पाहि
मां पाहि
मां पाहि मां पाहि मां पाहि
मां पाहि मां पाहि मां पाहि दत्तात्रेय मां पाहि दत्तात्रेय मां पाहि दत्तात्रेय मां पाहि दत्तात्रेय मां पाहि
द्रां द्रां दत्ताय नमः द्रां 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 दत्ताय नमः
दत्ताय नमः
द्रां 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 दत्ताय नमः
दत्ताय नमः
द्रां 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 दत्ताय नमः
दत्ताय नमः
द्रां 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 दत्ताय नमः
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 द्रां 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 दत्ताय नमः
दत्ताय नमः
दत्ताय नमः
दत्ताय नमः
जय गुरुदत्ता जय गुरुदत्ता जय गुरुदत्ता श्री गुरुदत्ता
जय गुरुदत्ता जय गुरुदत्ता जय गुरुदत्ता श्री गुरुदत्ता
जय गुरुदत्ता श्री गुरुदत्ता जय गुरुदत्ता श्री गुरुदत्ता
जय गुरुदत्ता जय गुरुदत्ता जय गुरुदत्ता श्री गुरुदत्ता
श्री गुरुदत्ता राम राम
श्री गुरुदत्ता
राम राम जय गुरुदत्ता राम राम
जय गुरुदत्ता राम राम
जय गुरुदत्ता राम राम
जय गुरुदत्ता राम राम
श्री 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 गुरुदत्ता राम राम
जय गुरुदत्ता राम राम
जय गुरुदत्ता राम राम
जय गुरुदत्ता राम राम
जय गुरुदत्ता राम राम
श्री गुरुदत्ता राम राम
जय गुरुदत्ता राम राम
जय गुरुदत्ता राम राम
जय गुरुदत्ता राम राम
श्री गुरुदत्ता राम राम
जय गुरुदत्ता राम राम
जय गुरुदत्ता राम राम
जय गुरुदत्ता राम राम
श्री गुरुदत्ता राम राम
जय गुरुदत्ता राम राम
जय गुरुदत्ता राम राम
जय गुरुदत्ता राम राम
श्री गुरुदत्ता राम राम
जय गुरुदत्ता राम राम
जय गुरुदत्ता राम राम
जय गुरुदत्ता राम राम
श्री गुरुदत्ता राम राम
जय 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 गुरुदत्ता राम राम
राम राम जय गुरुदत्ता राम राम
जय गुरुदत्ता राम राम
Jai Guru Datta. You were just listening to the present day Avadhuta of Lord Dattatreya, Paramapujya Shri 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 Ganapati Satchidananda Swamiji, worship Lord Dattatreya here on 103.1 FM. Today, as the Dasha Avatara series continues on Datta Arpanam, you heard how Lord Narasimha attacked the demon Hiranyakashipu and in so doing saved his devotee Prahlada from an untimely death. At the time when the Lord was ripping apart the demon's abdomen, his fiery red eyes were unbearable to look at. With his mouth wide open, the Lord began to lick the ends of his mouth with his tongue. He plucked out the heart of the demon and flung it away. In so doing, he showed us how useless a heart filled with conceit and arrogance is.
Noticing the Lord's ghastly activities, thousands of Hiranyakashipu's soldiers took up their weapons and rushed to attack the Lord. But Lord Narasimha playfully demolished them all with the tips of his fingernails and trampled them with his feet. In so doing, the Lord destroyed Hiranyakashipu and his soldiers.
The mane on Lord Narasimha's head scattered the clouds in the sky. The brightly illumining planets faded in the presence of his radiantly glowing eyes. His hot, forceful breath flung all planets and stars far away. Not only that, but also oceans turned violent and tsunamis wreaked havoc in many places.
Hearing his loud, tumultuous roar, mighty elephants began to tremble in agitation. The hair on the Lord's head caused the celestial airplanes to be scattered in all directions. Heavens trembled. Just as an earthquake and its aftershocks render unimaginable havoc, this Lord's mighty, violent form wreaked havoc not only on earth but in all directions. Unable to withstand his weight, Mother Earth agonized.
Wow! So first Hiranyakashipu was tormenting the worlds, and the Lord incarnated to destroy him. But now the form of that Lord was so ferocious that Mother Earth remained in agony. So how will that agony be remedied? Well, you will just have to tune in to Datta Arpanam on Sundays at 6 a.m. Atlantic Standard Time to find out. For now, this coming Friday, December 22nd, 2023, is Gita Jayanti, a very special day when we commemorate the gifting of Srimad Bhagavad Gita by Sri Krishna Paramatma to his disciple Arjuna. So before we begin to wrap up today's episode of Datta Arpanam, you are invited to please join in chanting chapter 9 of Srimad Bhagavad Gita.
In this chapter, Sri Krishna teaches Arjuna how it is that one can attain liberation or moksha directly without first having to go to Brahmaloka or Hiranyagarbhaloka. The chapter is called Raja Vidya Raja Guhya Yogaha. That term, Raja Vidya, means that this knowledge is the most supreme knowledge that there is, while Raja Guhya means that that knowledge is the biggest secret. And this does not mean it is a secret which cannot be shared. What it means is that so few ardently strive for this supreme knowledge, it is like a huge secret unknown to many.
How blessed we all are that, using Arjuna as a proxy, the Lord has shared such divine knowledge with us in this 9th chapter of Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Please join now in chanting these divine words. If you do not know the chapter by heart, or if you do not have a copy of Bhagavad Gita handy, simply open the Bhajan Mala app or visit the website www.bhajanmala.com, enter Stotra ID number 2281 and you will find the words there. Happy Gita Jayanti, everyone.
अथ नवमोऽध्यायः राजविद्या राजगुह्ययोगः श्रीभगवानुवाच इदं तु ते गुह्यतमं प्रवक्ष्याम्यनसूयवे ज्ञानं विज्ञानसहितं यज्ञात्वा मोक्ष्यसे शुभात् राजविद्या राजगुह्यं पवित्रमिदमुत्तमं प्रत्यक्षावगमं धर्म्यं सुसुखं कर्तुमव्ययम् अश्रद्धधानाः पुरुषाः धर्मस्यास्य परन्तप अप्राप्यमान्निवर्तन्ते मृत्युसंसारवर्त्मनि मया ततमिदं सर्वं जगदव्यक्तमूर्तिना मत्स्थानि सर्वभूतानि न चाहं तेष्वस्थितः न च मत्स्थानि भूतानि पश्य मे योगमैश्वरम् भूतभृन्न च भूतस्थः ममात्मा भूतभावनः यथाकाशस्थितो नित्यं वायुः सर्वत्र गोमहान् तथा सर्वाणि भूतानि मत्स्थानीत्युपधारय सर्वभूतानि कौन्तेय प्रकृतिं यान्ति मामिकाम् कल्पक्षये पुनस्तानि कल्पादौ विसृजाम्यहम् प्रकृतिं स्वामवष्टभ्य विसृजामि पुनः पुनः भूतग्राममिमं कृत्स्नम् अवशं प्रकृतेर्वशात् न च मां तानि कर्माणि निबध्नन्ति धनञ्जय उदासीनवदासीनम् असक्तं तेषु कर्मसु मयाध्यक्षेण प्रकृतिः सूयते सचराचरम् हेतुनानेन कौन्तेय जगद्विपरिवर्तते अवजानन्ति मां मूढाः मानुषीं तनुमाश्रितम् परं भावमजानन्तः मम भूतमहेश्वरम् मोघाशामोघकर्माणः मोघज्ञानाविचेतसः राक्षसीमासुरीं चैव प्रकृतिं मोहिनीं श्रिताः महात्मानस्तु मां पार्थ दैवीं प्रकृतिमाश्रिताः भजन्त्यनन्यमनसः ज्ञात्वा भूतादिमव्ययम् सततं कीर्तयन्तो मां यतन्तश्च दृढव्रताः नमस्यन्तश्च मां भक्त्या नित्ययुक्ता उपासते ज्ञानयज्ञेन चाप्यन्ये यजन्तो मामुपासते एकत्वेन पृथक्त्वेन बहुधा विश्वतो मुखम् अहं क्रतुरहं यज्ञः स्वधाहमहमौषधम् मन्त्रोऽहमहमेवाज्यम् अहमग्निरहं हुतम् पिताहमस्य जगतः माता धाता पितामहः वेद्यं पवित्रमोङ्कारः ऋक्सामयजुरेव च गतिर्भर्ता प्रभुः साक्षी निवासः शरणं सुहृत् प्रभवः प्रलयस्थानं निधानं बीजमव्ययम् तपाम्यहमहं वर्षं निगृह्णाम्युत्सृजामि च अमृतं चैव मृत्युश्च सदसच्चाहमर्जुन त्रैविद्या मां सोमपाः पूतपापाः यज्ञैरिष्ट्वा स्वर्गतिं प्रार्थयन्ते ते पुण्यमासाद्य सुरेन्द्रलोकम् अश्नन्ति दिव्यान् दिवि देवभोगान् ते तं भुक्त्वा स्वर्गलोकं विशालम् क्षीणे पुण्ये मर्त्यलोकं विशन्ति एवं त्रयी धर्ममनुप्रपन्नाः गतागतं कामकामा लभन्ते अनन्याश्चिन्तयन्तो मां ये जनाः पर्युपासते तेषां नित्याभियुक्तानां योगक्षेमं वहाम्यहम् येऽप्यन्यदेवता भक्ताः यजन्ते श्रद्धयान्विताः तेऽपि मामेव कौन्तेय यजन्त्यविधिपूर्वकम् अहं हि सर्वयज्ञानां भोक्ता च प्रभुरेव च न तु मामभिजानन्ति तत्त्वेनातस्यवन्ति ते यान्ति देवव्रता देवान् पितॄन् यान्ति पितृव्रताः भूतानि यान्ति भूतेज्याः यान्ति मद्याजिनोऽपि माम् पत्रं पुष्पं फलं तोयं यो मे भक्त्या प्रयच्छति तदहं भक्त्युपहृतम् अश्नामि प्रयतात्मनः यत्करोषि यदश्नासि यज्जुहोषि ददासि यत् यत्तपस्यसि कौन्तेय तत्कुरुष्व मदर्पणम् शुभाशुभफलैरेवं मोक्ष्यसे कर्मबन्धनैः सन्न्यासयोगयुक्तात्मा विमुक्तो मामुपैष्यसि समोघं सर्वभूतेषु न मे द्वेष्योऽस्ति न प्रियः ये भजन्ति तु मां भक्त्या मयि ते तेषु चाप्यहम् अपि चेत्सु दुराचारः भजते मामनन्यभाक् साधुरेव समन्तव्यः सम्यग् व्यवसितो हि सः क्षिप्रं भवति धर्मात्मा शश्वच्छान्तिं निगच्छति कौन्तेय प्रतिजानीहि न मे भक्तः प्रणश्यति मां हि पार्थ व्यपाश्रित्य येऽपि स्युः पापयोनयः स्त्रियो वैश्यास्तथा शूद्राः तेऽपि यान्ति परां गतिम् किं पुनर्ब्राह्मणाः पुण्याः भक्ता राजर्षयस्तथा अनित्यमसुखं लोकम् इमं प्राप्य भजस्व मां मन्मना भव मद्भक्तः मद्याजी मां नमस्कुरु मामे वैश्यसि युक्त्वैवम् आत्मानं मत्परायणः इति श्रीमद्भगवद्गीतासु उपनिषत्सु ब्रह्मविद्यायां योगशास्त्रे श्रीकृष्णार्जुनसंवादे राजविद्या राजगुह्ययोगो नाम 9मोऽध्यायः सर्वधर्मान् परित्यज्य मामेकं शरणं व्रज अहं त्वा सर्वपापेभ्यः मोक्षयिष्यामि मा शुचः.
And on that divine note, we begin to wrap up today's episode of Datta Arpanam.
Pranams and gratitude are offered at the divine feet of beloved Sadgurudeva, Paramapujya Shri 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 Ganapati Satchidananda Swamiji and Pujya Shri 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 Datta Vijayananda Tirtha Swamiji, without whose teachings, compassion, love, guidance and music, this program would not exist.
Pranams to you, Puja Appaji and Sri Swamiji. Kindly forgive any errors which may have been committed in preparing or in sharing today's episode of Datta Arpanam, and please guide us to avoid such errors in the future.
Special thanks are extended to the staff at 103.1 FM and to the sponsors of Datta Arpanam, Valini's Drug Mart Limited, Ramlal Educational Institute, Debe Supermart Limited, and Kokie Supermart Limited. And of course, dear listener, an extra special thank you is extended to you for sharing your Sunday morning with us.
Remember, if you would like to listen to today's offering again, the podcast will be uploaded to 103.1 FM's website by tomorrow evening. Simply visit www.103fm.tt, click on podcasts and scroll down to Datta Arpanam. Alternatively, you can also access the link via the Datta Arpanam Facebook page.
Once again, everyone, thank you for tuning in today. You are invited to please tune in to 103.1 FM again next Sunday at 6 a.m. Atlantic Standard Time for another episode of Datta Arpanam, a showcase of the life, music and teachings of His Holiness Paramapujya Shri 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 Ganapati Satchidananda Swamiji.
Jai Guru Datta.
Shri Guru Datta. Harihi Om Tat Sat.
गीतासारं शृणुत सदा मनसि विकासं वहत मुदा कामं क्रोधं त्यजत हृदा भूयात् संवित् परसुखदा गीतासारं शृणुत सदा गीतासारं शृणुत सदा विषादयोगात् पार्थेन भणितं किञ्चिन्मोहधिया तं सन्दिग्धं मोचयितुं गीताशास्त्रं गीतमिदं साङ्ख्यं ज्ञानं जानीहि शरणागतिपथगामिनी तमवाप्नुहि आत्मा नित्यः सर्वगतो नैनं किञ्चित् क्लेदयति फलेषु शक्तिं मैव कुरु कार्यं कर्म तु समाचर कर्माबद्धः परमेति कर्मणि सङ्गः पातयति कर्मणि सङ्गः पातयति कर्म कर्म विकर्मत्वं चिन्तय चात्मनि कर्मगतिं नास्ति ज्ञानसमं लोके त्यज चाहङ्कृतिमिह देहे त्यज चाहङ्कृतिमिह देहे स्वगसमबुद्धिं सर्वत्र भव समदर्शि त्वं हि सखे यो ननुरक्तो न द्वेष्टि योगी योगं जानाति मित्रं तव ते शत्रुरपि त्वमेव नान्यो जन्तुरयि युक्तस्त्वं भव चेष्टासु आहारादिषु विविधासु अनात्मरूपमष्टविधां प्रकृतिमविद्यां जानीहि जीवस्यैव हि परमात्मा यस्मिन् प्रोतं सर्वमिदम् अक्षरपरवरपुरुषं तं ध्यायन् प्रेतो याति परं ततस्तमेव ध्यायन् त्वं कालं यापयनस्यन्तम् सर्वं ब्रह्मार्पणबुद्ध्या कर्म क्रियतां समबुद्ध्या भक्त्या दत्तं पत्रमपि फलमपि तेन स्वीक्रियते यत्र विभूतिः श्रीयुक्ता यत्र विभूतिः सत्त्वयुता तत्र तमीशं पश्यन्तं नेष्याद्वेषो सज्जेते कालस्तस्य महान् रूपो लोकान् सर्वान् संग्रसति भक्त्या भगवद्रूपं तं प्रभवति लोकः सन्द्रष्टुं भक्तिस्तस्मिन् रतिरूपा सैव हि भक्तोद्धरणचना भावं तस्य माधाय बुद्धिं तस्मिन् निवेशय क्षेत्रं तद्ज्ञं जानीहि क्षेत्रे ममतां मा कुरु च आत्मानं यो जानाति आत्मनि सोऽयं ननु रमते सात्विकराजसतामसिक बन्धनहेतव अथ वर्ज्य त्रयं गुणानां योतीतः सैव ब्रह्मं सुखमेति चित्वा सांसारिकवृक्षं पदं गवेषय मुनिलक्ष्यं तत्किल सर्वं तेजो यत् वेदैः सर्वैः संवेद्यं सृष्टिर्दैवी चासुरिका द्विविधा प्रोक्ता लोकेऽस्मिन् दैवे सक्ता यान्ति परम् आसुरसक्त असुरगतिम् निष्ठाय ज्ञे दाने च तपसि प्रोक्ता सदिति परा सत्किल सफलं सश्रद्धं तत्किल निष्फलमश्रद्धं धर्मान् सर्वान् त्यक्त्वा त्वं शरणं व्रज परमात्मानं मोक्षं प्राप्स्यसि सत्यं त्वं सन्तत सच्चिदानन्दघनम् गीतासारं शृणुत सदा मनसि विकासं वहत मुदा कामं क्रोधं त्यजत हृदा भूयात् संवित् परसुखदा गीतासारं शृणुत सदा मनसि विकासं वहत मुदा गीतासारं शृणुत सदा मनसि विकासं वहत मुदा ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ॐ तत्सत्